Hey guys, Kevin Yates here. So, I've about had it with all of these lies and this deception that's going on within the weight loss industry. And, it's bad enough when these pharmaceutical companies and these supplement companies and these manufacturers of this, gimmick machines and ab-toning devices, all these weight loss methods are making billions of dollars off people who are struggling with their weight, struggling with obesity. But now we've got articles that are being put up on websites that are supposed to educate people on how to lose weight, educate people on how to get healthy. And we got articles on there that are telling people how they can shed more body weight by drinking diet soda than they can with water. This was an actual article I read on a main health website, and it's talking about this 12-week study where they put these test subjects through this test, and what they found is that the subjects who drank diet soda lost more weight than the ones who drank water. So they're basically saying now that drinking diet soda is healthy and it's effective for weight loss. And I get so furious about this stuff because when we're trying to educate people here on how to make informed decisions, how to lose weight, how to get healthy, but yet we got this kind of crap being spewed all over the place that's only kind of putting a clever spin on a story. It gives a part of a story, but it's not telling the whole story of what's going on. So here we are trying to help people make informed decisions when it comes to their health, when it comes to their weight, but you can't make an informed decision when you don't know all the facts. So case in point being that one of the facts that this study failed to mention is about the artificial sweeteners, number one, that are being put in these diet sodas. And, with all of them that are coming up, one of the most common ones, aspartame, there's so many health-damaging consequences from aspartame that are going on. Aspartame has been linked to everything from diabetes to making the complications in diabetics even worse, to brain damage, to cancer, to you name it. And here we got an article talking about it's okay and healthy to drink diet soda to lose weight. Another thing that the article failed to mention is a 10-year study that was done with, I think it was around 400 people, and what it showed was the opposite, that the ones who drank diet soda they had like a 50% or something increase in weight gain. And then they also were a lot more likely to develop health problems, and there were some serious things going on. And this was a 10-year study that was done on the effects of diet sodas, not just a 12-week study. Anybody can lose weight over the course of 12 weeks, and it's easy to kind of put clever little spins on things over a 12-week study. But let's get facts straight. Let's look at the long-term effects. We already know that people are having problems losing weight and keeping it off, because it's like 95 or 97% of the people who lose weight end up gaining it back anyway. So clearly, we are struggling with these solutions. It is bad enough that's going on, and we got people talking about drinking diet soda. The other thing that they didn't mention, I found really interesting about this study, I got to kind of catch my breath and settle down, because when I get hot about stuff. But the thing that they're not talking about is what else went into this study. Now, seriously, let's look at this a little more in depth. What they didn't mention was anything about the test subjects' diets. We have no clue of knowing who ate what. So if this study is going to be serious, seriously, you're going to tell me that all weight loss comes down to is drinking diet soda. Okay? Garbage. There's nothing further from the truth. You cannot tell me, you could drink every can of diet soda off the shelf in your grocery store, but if you're eating a bunch of crap, and when I say crap, I mean completely refined, artificial processed foods, it doesn't matter how much diet soda you drink, you aren't going to lose weight, you aren't going to get healthy. The other thing that this study fails to mention is anything about exercise. We don't know what kind of exercise program these test subjects performed, if they performed it at all. Don't know if they did, but that's something we should know. Another thing we should know is the health condition of these test subjects. We don't know if anybody had any kind of health conditions that could possibly prevent them from losing weight, or if any of these people were on any kind of medications, because a lot of medications actually can promote weight gain. We don't know these kinds of things. So again, if we don't know the facts, we cannot make informed decisions. So the other thing, The other thing is about hunger. This study went into talking about how diet sodas, one of the reasons why they're effective for weight loss is because they help to reduce the appetite by suppressing hunger. So I'm going to say this. This needs to be said because there's so much being talked about, calories in versus calories out, and everybody's boiling weight down to this simple, just exercise. Move more and eat less. Burn more calories than you take in, and it's a bunch of garbage. It's a bunch of garbage. There's a reason why people are getting hungry. And suppressing the appetite is not a solution. It's just a way to manage symptoms. The reason why, there's two reasons why we get hungry. One is because we need nutrition. Our bodies are crying for nutrients. That's our body's way of telling us, feed me. The second is dehydration. And this is one that most people do not recognize, that most of the times that we feel hungry, we're actually thirsty. It is a body's cry for water, and studies show, if this study would have looked into anything, they would have found that 50 to 75% of the people walking around every day are chronically dehydrated. The problem is that the brain generates the same signal for hunger as it does for thirst, meaning that we can't differentiate one from the other, and we misinterpret that sign of dehydration as a need for food, so we tend to overeat. And I'm going to say this, I say this all the time, I'm going to say it again. The reason why we get hungry, again, it's dehydration or hunger, but the bottom line is that if we provide our body with enough nutrition, if we give our body the nutrients that our bodies are crying out for, guess what happens to hunger? Boom, it decreases. We don't have problems with appetite, we don't overeat, and we don't crave all kinds of things. Again, saying that the answer to weight loss lies in a freaking can of diet soda is absolutely ridiculous. There's more to this stuff than meets the eye. And the big thing, that I get upset about is that we need to do a better job of educating ourselves when it comes to the health and well-being, not only of us, but our families. I've got a 6-year-old daughter, and I've got a wife who I think about all the time. They are number one in my life. And to put my trust in my health, in the lives of me and my family, in the hands of, doctors or dietitians or people writing articles spewing this crap, and then I'm going to take that advice, what's going to happen? That's going to kill me and my family in the long run. We need to do a better job of educating ourselves instead of relying on diets and all these other companies and weight loss manufacturers and people putting these articles out to educate us. We need to be more proactive about our own health, our own weight, and our own, well-being. We have to do it. Nobody can do it for us. So don't rely on everybody else to educate you. Do everything in your power to get all the facts. Educate yourself. Get all the facts together, and then, only then, can you make an informed decision. But the answer to weight loss will never lie in a can of diet soda. You've got to eat the right nutrients for your body. Who cares about the calories? Because when you put the right nutrients in, the calories won't matter. And you got to drink enough water, and you got to sleep, and you got to exercise, and do the right kind of exercise, and just manage the lifestyle things. But don't for a second think that this kind of stuff is healthy. Diet soda, weight loss, there's more to meets the eye with this kind of stuff. Think about the long-term effects of what you're putting in your body. Educate yourself, and don't listen to people like this.